How's it going, everybody? It's Pilot Flame, and we are back with another FIFA live stream. It's episode 12 of our Man United career mode on our mission to beat Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. We've already got more trophies than him. We won the Carabao Cup last episode versus Everton. It looks like we're going to be through in the Champions League onto the round of 8. We're already 3 goals ahead in that one versus Marseille. Title of the stream today, though, is Old Rivals. We have Arsenal in the FA Cup quarter-final. It is away at the Emirates, so could be quite interesting. Although I have faith, we have Martial and Cavani, who are tied on 4 goals for top goal scorer in the competition. In the league, we have 1 game in hand, and we're only just 1 point behind Liverpool. So we're looking good for the quadruple. So without further ado, let's get into it. Right, so just gotta mute the sound because press conferences are for some reason it thinks the camera clicking and stuff is a song or something. I don't know. It's really weird. So I have to mute them. Big rivals, yeah, the old rivals. Arsenal versus United. These games are never easy. True. Mind you, I believe we've beaten Arsenal twice this season already. Yeah, we won last time. Yeah, I believe we did quite well versus Arsenal. Arsenal, funnily enough, were like City's given us trouble, but we've scored a lot of goals versus City. Same as Spurs. But I think Arsenal's the one that's kept us close, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's a bit weird. Mind you, I think we played one of those games when it was on World Class, though, and since which we've swapped to Legendary as of episode 3 onwards. So, and we found our groove because we lost 4-2 to Liverpool. Liverpool's been the toughest by far. So what I've worked out is that there's 19 games left total if we make it to the Champions League final, if we make it to the FA Cup final, and with the remaining league games. So what we're gonna do is instead of playing 4 games a stream, we're going to see how about playing 5 for the next 3, and then we'll have the finale, which will be exactly 4. Because there's 4 games here, plus additional 5 is 9, plus additional 3 makes 12. We would then have 2 additional FA Cup games, assuming no replays, which would be the semis and the final. We would have an additional 5 Champions League games, so the 2 in the quarters, the 2 in the semis, and the 1 in the final, which would make a total of 19. So if I did 5, 5, 5, 4... makes it a little bit easier. I was thinking about doing like 6-5-4-4, but just makes sense to just do 5-5-5-4. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. But here we go. Arsenal at the Emirates in the FA Cup. This is their competition. They've won it the most times, 14 in total, and it's being played on the 14th of March. So maybe that's a sign. So they got Leno, Bellerin, David Luiz, Mari, Tierney, Limer, Xhaka, Pepe, Odegaard, Saka, and Aubameyang supposedly going to be starting. So that could be an interesting team to go. We're going to stick with our best 11 in this one. And we should be fine. Yeah, I don't think we need to make any changes. Maguire's back in now. Let me just double check to make sure he's fit. Looks like he is. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put Matic in there just to kind of rough Arsenal up a little bit. And we'll put in... do we need Fred? Probably don't. We don't need McTominay, really. We need Fred, but we'll see. But yeah, we'll put Matic in there. I think he requested to play in this one, so... Oh, I forgot to change to Dean Henderson. Oh, well. Sorry, Dean. Oh, gotta fix the green screen real quick. I just saw that. Peering through. There we go. That's going better. I don't know what it is. The green screen kind of slopes. Maybe it's because it's on carpet. Every now and again, it just kind of leans over a little bit, which is why the green screen's not straight sometimes. what we need is Matic to just kind of go in on Aubameyang every time he gets the ball. Much like how he's doing right now. Here's Bukayo Saka, who played quite well for England in the last 2 games as well. England going through. I was convinced Germany was going to go through, but England have been very good defensively, and they should have a clear road to the final. No matter who they play, they've already beaten the Czechs. Denmark could be an inspired team if they reach the semis. Fernandez. Ooh, that was off the post, wasn't it? That was a great strike on the weak foot by Fernandez. Lets it roll across his body. Cuts across it a little bit. Just a bit too much swaz on that. Nicks the outside of the post. Early warning signs for the Gunners. But yeah, Germany, they're going to be coached by Hansi Flick now, who was the Bayern Munich manager when they won the Champions League against PSG 1 year ago. So that's going to be very interesting to see how he does with the younger talent. Here's Cavani. Here's Paul Pogba. Ooh, that almost sneaked in. I tried to play it back to Cavani. It ended up trying to pass to Bruno, though. Almost got knocked in the goal. Here's Pogba rising. Can't get there. Another corner. Here's Pogba just over his head. Bruno Fernandes. Winds one up. High and wide. Yeah, England, if they play Czech Republic, they've already shown that they can beat them. If they play Denmark, they should be beating them. And Ukraine is actually probably an easier match than Sweden, probably. And my boys have to play. We play Belgium on Friday at 8 p.m. UK time, so that should be a fun one. Here's Greenwood. Cut out by Pablo Mari. Plays it off Greenwood for a throw-in deep in their own territory. Bukayo Saka loses the ball. Fernandez. Matic. Good little control of the ball. Not a good pass, though. Pogba having to do a lot of the work ethic that he does for France. He's got to do that in my team. You may be lazy in Solskjaer's team, or some might say that you're lazy in Solskjaer's team. There's been very, very good games from Pogba where he's definitely worked hard. But when he's played on the left, he doesn't have to work nearly as hard. Greenwood could be in at the back post there. Let's fling it across to him. There's Greenwood. Ooh, cut out by, I believe that was Rob Holding. Looked like Rob Holding anyway. Oh, that's a fantastic header. Who was that? Looked like Marcus Rashford. Very, very close. Hit the woodwork twice. Yeah, a lot of Paul Pogba's criticism in a United shirt is that sometimes he doesn't seem up for it, or he seems lazy, or those are the comments that he gets. Dinked up. Ooh, couldn't get it in there. One back by Wan-Bissaka into Cavani. One-time shot. Great save. Burnt Leno. But Pogba's one of those players where he kind of strides around the pitch. Cavani! 1-0. Great ball in by Luke Shaw, who had a fantastic second half today as well. England were kind of just nullifying Germany in the first half, and they really kicked it into gear, especially when Grealish came on. And the potential all Manchester lads linked up. Shaw plays for United. Sterling plays for City. And Kane and Grealish could be going to City. Maybe they're going to United. Who knows? Bellerin, not very good on the post. Oh, it was an own goal. It was an own goal. Well, Cavani's not the outright Golden Boot winner or Golden Boot leader in the tournament yet. Don't worry, Eddie. We'll get you another one. Arsenal have been very, very lackluster. Matic, no, Lindelof, sorry, stepping in there. Speaking of Matic, where is he? There he is. Getting in his position. Here is Saka. Wan-Bissaka. Maguire clears. Matic plays coolly out from the back. Bruno, however, misplaces the pass to Cavani. He wins it back. Does he win it back? He does win it back. Greenwood loses out, though. Arsenal with more of the ball, but United won't really mind that too much after going ahead and creating more of the dangerous chances with their possession. Arsenal playing a lot of side-to-side stuff. Weimer has a shot, very comfortable for De Gea. Arsenal immediately wins it back though. Weimer looking for Aubameyang. Ball play quickly to Paul Pogba, into Matic, quickly into Cavani. There's Bruno Fernandes in the channel. Tries to slip in Cavani. Plays it. Pogba with the acrobatics. All for a corner. Fernandes whips it in. Pogba with the header. Always looping high and wide. Goal kick by Leno. Trying to find Granit Xhaka on the halfway line. Paul Pogba wins it back. Matic wrestles the ball forward quickly into Bruno Fernandes, who plays it back from Greenwood. Fernandes needs a little bit of assistance. He sees Paul Pogba. Fernandes into Cavani. One-time shot. Great save. Leno. Cavani didn't put it either side of the goalkeeper and made it easy for him. Shaw with the set piece goes towards the near post. It is cleared. Rashford sees Mason Greenwood, who finds Marcus Rashford. Nowhere really to go. Plays it into Wan-Bissaka, who loses out to Kieran Tierney. Gonna have to track back now. Wins it back, only briefly. There goes Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Bukayo Saka, neat little back heel there. No, Maguire, you're not getting sucked in out there. We need you in the penalty box where you can head the ball away. Wan-Bissaka cheaply loses it away. Wins it back though. And loses it again. There we go. Here's Matic. Good progressive pass. Cavani sees his partner in crime in Greenwood, who cuts inside. Plays it to Cavani, who gets taken down. Rashford with a bended shot, and that's a fantastic goal by Marcus Rashford. Cavani gives it to Rashford. He'll avenge Greenwood for getting hacked down. I believe it was Tierney who took him down. Let's see this one back. No, we don't see it. Cavani with the low reverse ball. Rashford cutting it off to one side away from Hector Bellerin, who's not had a good game for Arsenal. A lot of Arsenal fans want him sold in real life. And United go into the break. Granit Xhaka, no blonde hair in this one. Arsenal looking for answers. One-way traffic. Possession numbers only 3% off either side. 6% in total. And United with all of the chances. 9 shots, 4 on target. Pablo Mari got a yellow card. Oh, it was Mari who took him down. Here is Matic. Plays it to Bruno, who's looking to find Greenwood. Just can't get there. Tierney there is good defensively. Saka's really getting swamped this game and needs support. Here's Pepe. He's hardly touched the ball. Aubameyang was looking for Pepe there. Aubameyang, top of the box. Lindelof sees Bruno, who finds Matic into Paul Pogba. Played into Marcus Rashford, who sees Luke Shaw on the overlap, who's going to hit a one-time cross to Bruno Fernandes, who just can't get there. Blocked away. And Pepe outrunning Shaw here. Maguire's going to come across. Hold him off. Maguire's blocked him off, but he has conceded a corner. Pepe has come off for Willian. Greenwood easy header away. Bruno plays out to Marcus Rashford, who's gone straight past Pablo Mari, who just can't keep up. And if we can play it in, oh, just in behind. Bruno Fernandes blocked off. Wan-Bissaka blocked again. Great defensive work by Bukayo Saka, who's basically had to do a lot of ground covering, and not in a good way. Rashford cuts inside. Ball blocked away by Bellerin. First good thing he's done all game. Here's Odegaard. Plays it back to Limer. The ball goes out for a throw-in. 60 minutes gone here. United in pretty much full control. Paul Pogba plays it into Matic, who's going to just slow it up a little bit and then finds the progressive pass into Pogba, who has space to drive in front of him. He's going to see Fernandes, but he chooses Cavani instead. Guardio's won it. Rashford down the line. Oh, and he's burnt past Bellerin. Can he whip it across? Nope. Leno makes the save. Matic gets the ball. Plays it to Paul Pogba. Sees Cavani. Cavani almost finds Bruno Fernandes there. Being hassled by Limer, who wins it back. But Matic is there to get it back to Cavani. And Paul Pogba could be in. No, Granit Xhaka sniffing out the danger there. Can Saka get there? He can. He just can. Hey, it's Roma. How's it going? My day's going fantastic. Really enjoyed the Euros today as well. Very exciting stuff. England looks like they could have a clear shot to the old final. It could be coming home. Whether they as long as they get to the trophy will be going to Wembley regardless, whether England's there or not. But yeah, things are going well. This is our first game for this stream. And we're in episode 12. And we're up against the old rivals here in the quarterfinal of the FA Cup. Here is Mason Greenwood, who finds Cavani, who sees Luke Shaw, who finds Rashford, who could be offside here. He's not. He has a shot, and it's a good save by Leno. Thank you for the follow as well. Let's see if we can make some substitutions here. So Matic can come out. He's done well. We'll bring in Fred. We'll take out Paul Pogba. We'll bring in Juan Mata. And we'll put in Dan James for Bruno Fernandes. And we'll change up the formation to go a bit narrow. Nope, we can't do that. We have to do... how am I going to do this? 4-4-2? Greenwood in central midfield doesn't look good. Maybe I have to leave Bruno on. Yeah, I'll just leave Bruno on. Yeah, sure. That'll work. England basically confirmed the final. The quarters an easy game, the semi is easy game. Denmark could be tough if Denmark beat the Czech Republic, which would be an interesting game. Odegaard's come off injured here. Ooh, who was that rising? Luke Shaw. Have you made any signings yet? Have I just started the stream? I have, actually. This is the first game of the stream. Usually we do 4 games. We're going to be doing 5. So we're into March. And we have all the other episodes on YouTube. So if you want to check that from the beginning, you can do. But basically, what my goal was is I disabled the summer transfer window. And I didn't make any signings in the winter because what I wanted to do was see if I can have the same players and match or better Solskjaer's successes or failures, whatever you want to call it, in the season. So we've already got more trophies. We've won the Carabao Cup against Everton, who managed to get there. We beat City on the way through, so we did what Solskjaer couldn't do, which was beat City. We beat them in the last 8, whereas United, I think, got knocked out in the semis of the Carabao Cup to City, whereas we had to beat them in the quarters. Here is Aubameyang, who's played it across. Elneny, Saka. Oh, he's beaten. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Also, thank you for the follow. No worries. I can understand what you're saying. You make a typo, I do them all the time. I sometimes type too fast. Now, we got to focus up here. But basically, the quadruple is on. We're 1 point behind Liverpool in the Premier League with 1 game in hand after having played 28 games. And we only have really Liverpool left to play. And we're pretty much through to the round of to the last 8 in the Champions League. Here's Fernandez. Ball across. Play it back. Here's Juan Mata. Can't get it away. This could be dangerous on the counter. Maguire wins the header. Willian wins it back, though. Gonna have to stop Arsenal here. Gonna have to press them high up the pitch. Prevent them from going forward. Good pressing here. Good pressing. Won it back. Good stuff. Mata. Into Rashford. We'll just buy a little bit of time here. Shaw's going to take it to the corner. Just take it to the corner. Good bit of work. Played it off the defender. And we get through. We get through. Could I help you with something? Depends on what it is. Depends on what it is. (2-1) through to the FA Cup semi-final. Good stuff. City have beaten Millwall. Liverpool have beaten West Ham. Wolves have lost or won against Chelsea. Excuse me. Bit of hiccup there. You're trying to pick a career mode to do. Okay. Can you go all the way now? I think anything's possible is what I'll say. You're trying to pick a career mode to do. Well, pick a league that you, what I would always say is if you didn't know what career mode to do, I would say if there's a league that you like, that you don't necessarily support a team in the league. So as an example, it's a good first game back, I'll say, for Maguire. There's a league that you like. So as an example, I'm a big fan of the Bundesliga. I don't necessarily watch as much of it as probably what I should, but I'm a big fan of it. I would go in there and I'd pick a team that's not necessarily one of the better ones. So I wouldn't pick Dortmund. I wouldn't pick Bayern Munich. I'd pick one of the other teams, maybe like a Mönchengladbach or maybe like a Leverkusen or somebody like that, and try to get some like niche signings. Try to go, try to mix things up. Try to go with the underdog and see how well you can do. And just try to go for astute signings, astute sales. Try to run it like a very efficient team. I find those are quite fun. Let's see, what is Matchit saying? Matchit saying, thanks for listening. Great performance, I'll say. What's in the inbox? Something about matches rescheduled. Searching for a team that has dropped in the past decade. Oh, a team that like hasn't done well. Blackburn. Try Blackburn. Blackburn's dropped quite down. Bolton, Birmingham, somebody like that maybe. That could be interesting. Assistant manager, captaincy fixture. I've considered the current captain may be struggling in his role. I want to propose appointing. Bruno Fernandes is the captain, but okay. Maybe Fernandes is the captain, but okay. Well, I mean, we're not going to pick that lineup. But yeah, Blackburn, Bolton, Birmingham, Sunderland. Sunderland could be a good one. Yeah, One of those three is what I recommend. Don't need to do the press conference personally. So let's see. So we're going with the red. They're going with the that. We're obviously not picking that team. What we'll do is we're gonna mix things up. We'll put in Tellez. We don't really need to play. We don't really need to play our best midfield. We can get away with playing Mata. And we can play Brandon Williams at right back. We'll play Martial. We'll just kind of play on the counter, which means we can probably play Dan James. And we'll change the formation to a 4-2-3-1. So yeah, I think that should do quite fine. And in terms of role stuff, we'll make Maguire the captain. Left corner, we'll have Tellez. Right corner, we'll have we'll put Mata on them. And Rashford will be on pens. Let's go with that. Right. So we're up 5-2 on aggregate in this one. It was a very high-scoring game last time we played. Rashford is the top scorer in the Champions League because he scores a lot of counter-attacking goals. The champions. Here we go. Wire plays it out to Tellez, who finds Fred infield. Great little infield pass there. Martial bursting through the back line. Ooh, just couldn't slip through there. Fred tries to press up. Great sliding tackle there by Victor Lindelof. Won back by Tellez. Rashford finds Mata, who tries to play Martial. Ooh, just couldn't get it back. Fred wins it back immediately into Martial, who tries to find Mata. Saved by Mandanda. Early sighter for United. Header by Rashford. Over the bar. Steve Mandanda. Header won barely by Tellez. Fred plays it quickly to McTominay, who drives with the ball. Sees Juan Mata in the space. Plays it into Martial, who has a shot, and it's gone in. Steve Mandanda is not happy with his defense. Martial. Great little ball into Mata. Finds the little pass to Martial. Takes a touch. Shot around the defender. 1-0 Manchester United. Fantastic stuff. And that should just about seal it. I would think we can kind of play in second gear here. We can just kind of play off them. Try to keep a clean sheet. Tommy diddly-dallying on the ball is not great. Bursting into the box here. McTominay wins the ball back. Dan James finds Brandon Williams. Ball is played back to David De Gea, who finds it back to Victor Lindelof, who slowly strides out from defense to Brandon Williams, finds McTominay, turns, finds Fred, who also turns, sees Rashford out wide. Rashford gets the ball back, has a shot, great save. Apparently Cavani's considering retirement. Didn't know that. Ball to Brandon Williams. I think we can't remember if we sorted his contract out or not. Here is Marcus Rashford. Plays into... Ooh. Played it into McTominay, who played it into Martial. Martial tried a little cheeky finesse to the far post. Fred hassling the attacker. Oh, that's a great save by De Gea. United made a bit of a mess of that on the edge of the box. United are comfortably ahead, though, so they'll want to keep the clean sheet at home. Tomini wins it back. Played through the lines. Here is Fred, who sees Marcus Rashford. Cuts it in field. Who plays it into Martial. Dan James. Oh, that's a nice. He scuffed that. Went with his left foot, Dan James, instead of just using his right, opening up his body. Made a real mess of that. Here's Fred. Jumps in front of the defender. Martial, bit of skill. Can't get past the defender. One back, though. Here's McTominay. Plays in Dan James, who gets there. Plays it back to Scott McTominay, who finds Mata after Martial, but just can't get the ball through. Maguire bullied off the ball there. Is that Idrissa Gueye playing for Marseille? Maybe PSG sold him. Idrissa Gueye. Here is Brandon Williams doing a good bit of shielding. Ball played back to De Gea. Easy to find Lindelof. But Maguire loses out. Ball goes out of play for a throw-in. Here is Fred. Scott McTominay, who finds Brandon Williams. And Martial could be through in the middle here. Ooh, just ahead of him. Runs all the way to Telles, though, who plays in Marcus Rashford, who goes for a shot, has it just ripped away from him. Idrissa Gueye was there in the nick of time. Luis Enrique on this near side to Milik. More easily won back. Here is Fred. Plays in Rashford, who sees Martial, just can't slip it through. The pass was there to be made. Here is Juan Mata. Sees Dan James going through the middle. This should be Dan James. Oh, he's hit the post. How has Dan James missed that one? Another chance for Dan James goes begging. United just won it back again. All played out to Telles. Just can't get it under control. Brilliant run here. Maguire comes in strong, stopping the attack somewhat in its tracks. Fred carrying the attacker, who will eventually have the whistle blown for halftime. So United go in with a 1-0 lead. Obviously, the aggregate is much wider than that. United sitting comfortable. And he's offside. Dan James not able to get to the ball as McTominay's pass sold him a little bit short. McTominay's won the foul though, or won the ball. Slips in Martial. Ooh, great save. Mandanda trying to rile up the troops. Maguire in the air. Off target. Marseille go to the bench. Looking for some kind of spark to get themselves back in the tie. Although it is very slim. I thought that was going to be offside, but he's managed to get it past De Gea. Let's watch this one back. Little dinked ball through, and that's a great finish. That's a ridiculous finish. Right. Well, unfortunately for them, they need 4 goals to go through, so they need to win by 5-1, which I don't think is going to happen. Here is Juan Mata. Finds Martial. Just holding it up a little bit here. Brandon Williams. Finds McTominay. Who finds Fred. Ooh, he just can't get through and reach the ball in time before the goalkeeper rushes out and claims it. Maguire wins it in the air. Quickly to Juan Mata. Finds Martial. Ooh, could that have been a foul there? I think the defender won the ball. Maguire rushes out, takes the ball off the defender. Here is Juan Mata. Ooh, he tried to dink it over the defender, but it was blocked off. Brandon Williams goes in. Gets a little bit of the man, who continues on. Referee says play on. Brandon Williams blocks it off. Doesn't get there in time, though. Maguire, good block. Good recovery block. Alright, let's see if we can make some subs. Who's foaming? Probably bring on Bailly for Maguire. Just to conserve Maguire a little bit. You know, he's just coming back from injury. Tomini wins the header. Ball scrambles around, but ultimately goes into the arms of David De Gea. Ball to McTominay. Sees Dan James, who tries to find Martial. It just can't get him there, though. Ball played into Milik now, who's running through the middle with some conviction. Lindelof to Dan James. Stretching his legs here, Dan James. Tries to cut it back, but Kamara, good on the cover. United could have been out of sorts at the back. Here's Alvarez. Blocked away by Eric Bailly. And Fred tries to pick the pass forward. Finds Juan Mata, who saw Rashford but just couldn't design the pass up for him. Here is Mata, who sees Martial. Nothing doing there. Marseille comfortable in that defensive effort. Ball being played long now. One back by Brandon Williams. Here is Dan James, who finds Martial, who tries to cross it back. Dan James comes across, and he beats the goalkeeper there. And United go up 2-1 on the night, 7-3 on aggregate. Fantastic goal. Very acrobatic. The keeper called into question, I think, there. Here is Juan Mata looking for runners off him. He finds Martial, who just blazes it wide. Manager saying we like that, more of that, more of that. Marseille making angles down this near side. Nothing doing though. Dan James is in all sorts of space here. If he finds Martial, plays a ball into Rashford. That's a great pass by Martial. Very unrealistic one. Let's watch this one back. So Martial finds the space, turns around, and then reverses it back through. Bit of invention there. Maybe fooled the defender. And then Rashford just blasted past Mandanda, who's come way too far across. 3-1 on the night. Comfortable result in the end. And United are going through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Who they will face, we'll find out. Here is McTominay into Dan James, who's made a good run here. The defense is opened up, and Dan James is going to have himself a shot, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. United to whip in another cross. McTominay, ooh, almost a free header there. It's dropped to Rashford, who's blasted it into a defender, and they've hooked it away for a throw-in in Marseille's final third. Dan James crosses it in, and that's going to do it. United go through in the Champions League. The fans are very happy. United making it look very easy on the night. And the stats say it all. Atleticos won 2-1 versus Inter. I'm not sure if that means they go through. Let's see. So United goes through. Atletico Madrid does not make it through. Inter just too much in the first leg, ultimately. Atalanta goes through. 4-3 on aggregate. Bayern Chelsea with a draw, but Bayern winning 4-0 in the first leg allows them to go through. Liverpool going through versus Juventus. Man City ultimately losing out to Paris Saint-Germain. Losing that one 4-3 on aggregate. Barcelona drawing with Lazio at home, but doesn't matter because they go through 4-2 on aggregate. And Real Madrid, it was 0-0 in the first leg, and they won on away goals in the second leg, which obviously as of next season won't happen. Let's see what Mason Greenwood's saying. Really happy about it. I'm proud of you, Mason. You've done well. He's up to an 80 rating already. Goodness gracious. Monthly scouting reports. We don't care. Right. Now, Brighton in the league. This is where it gets interesting. We got to win this. This is one of our games in hand. This is one of our games in hand. So we got to beat Brighton. Actually, let me check. What's the calendar look like after this Brighton game? Let's see what the competitions are saying. Oh, we got Wolves in the FA Cup! We got Wolves in the FA Cup, mind you. I say that. I think Wolves managed to draw against us in the league, so and they were winning for a lot of it. Liverpool got City in the FA Cup semi-final, so we got lucky there. We won the Carabao Cup. We did that last episode. What about the Champions League? El Clasico. El Clasico in the quarterfinal. Atalanta play PSG. Bayern play Liverpool. That's a very tasty tie. Klopp versus his old German roots. Used to manage Dortmund, obviously. And we get to verse Inter. Will Lukaku have his revenge? What's going on in the Europa League? Apparently, what happened to Arsenal? Leicester lost on aggregate. What happened to Arsenal? Arsenal were in this, right? Oh, they got knocked out by Dynamo Kiev. That's a shame. Unfortunate Arsenal. Right. Here we go. Brighton. Team management. What we'll do is we'll put in Dean Henderson because we played De Gea when we should have been playing Dean. We'll put in Bailly. I think apart from that, should be all right. Put Matic in on the bench. I'll put in Twanzebe. Yeah. That should do. That should do. Sanchez, Lamptey, Webster, Veltman, White, March, Basuma, Gross, McAllister, Andone, and Mopay is apparently what Graham Potter is going to put out. We shall see about that, Mr. Potter. Wrong input, apparently. Brighton wearing their all yellow with blue trim. Mopay scored 3 goals last game, so he got a hat trick. Gotta be worried about him. We are at the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. So let's see how we do. We got to win this one. If we win this one, we go 2 points clear, and we have a better goal difference, much better goal difference than Liverpool. And we'll have we'll be even, and we still have Liverpool left to play. So we'll be doing all right. Paul Pogba just loses out there. Rashford spins, finds Shaw. Cuts it back inside. Luke Shaw. Can he find Cavani? Nope. Veltman there to cover. Lamptey. I'm so sad that Lamptey got injured. He was such a good-looking FPL asset at the start of the season. Looked really, really good. I believe he came from the Chelsea Academy. Explain why he's a good player. And he's also rapid. Oh. Didn't show his true colors there, in my opinion. Here is Harry Maguire. Finds Eric Bailly, who finds Fred. Quickly on the swivel to Paul Pogba. Quickly into Cavani, who's looking for Bruno Fernandes, who's looking for this channel here. He's found it. And can he play it across? Nope. Sanchez cuts it out. One of the 3 goalkeepers in the Spain squad is Sanchez. Taking a while to kick the ball. Ultimately just gives it back to Bruno, who's found Cavani. Finds Paul Pogba, who's managed to beat the defender. That was a bit sketchy there by FIFA. And Paul Pogba gets a goal. We'll take it, though. Pogba's happy. Old Trafford's happy. But I think it was maybe a little bit of a half dummy. Not really sure here. Let's watch this one back. Cavani, ball inside. Yeah, it's kind of like a half dummy. Paul Pogba will take it, though. He'll say he meant it. Here is Lamptey, who's bursting down the line here, looking to whip in a cross. Masaka. Mopay's trying to get in here, who's touched it out for a goal kick. Dean Henderson will receive the ball back, and he'll try to chip it to Basuma. Not the greatest distribution there. Mopay. Here is Yves Basuma, been linked to a few Premier League clubs. Danny Ings has got Southampton on the board. And their tie versus Leeds. And Bailly's won the ball back very high up the pitch here. He's going to find Greenwood. Just can't keep it under control. McAllister now has it now in the center of midfield. Mopé, full of confidence, obviously scoring a boatload of goals last game, according to the commentators. Brighton knocking the ball around quite nicely. Here is United, though. And Rashford is going to find Mason Greenwood. Nope, just overhit. Look for the switch of play and just couldn't get it to him. Brighton playing some pretty good quick passes here. Very accurate. There is Ben White, who plays a lovely ball into Solly March. Can he cross it one time? It's blocked off by Eric Bailly, though. United a bit under the caution over the last 5 minutes or so. Ball in. Oh, it's a great clearance. It would have been going in. Oh, Dean Henderson's had to make an elastic save there. Ball at the far post, and it's headed into the side netting by Neal Maupay. Here is Fred. Plays it out wide to Rashford, looking for Paul Pogba. Luke Shaw. Paul Pogba tries to get it through to Edinson Cavani, but can't. Pascal Gross plays it quickly to Maupay, who's chopped down by Eric Bailly. Showing him who's boss. Ball is in behind here for Solly March. Plays it back to Pascal Gross. McAllister. Eric Bailly into Fred. Edinson Cavani. Paul Pogba's made a surging run forward here. Cavani's decided to find Rashford, who sees Bruno Fernandes, who has the turn, tries to go for a whipped effort. It is blocked out, and now McAllister progresses the ball up the pitch back to Maupay, who does a 1-2 with him and then sprays it wide to Lamptey. Lovely bit of skill and foresight there. Basuma making a run from midfield, but ultimately cut out by Maguire. And United go back up the other end with Paul Pogba with one of his iconic strides forward. Plays a lovely through ball into Rashford, who's going to try to whip it across to the back post, and it is cleared away with Greenwood lurking. And Bailly's going to get booked for that challenge. We'll watch it back here. Maguire saying don't get angry, or yeah, they just came through the back. I mean, that's probably a red. It's not a bad, it's not a good tackle, I should say. Nowhere near the ball. Here's Cavani. Oh, Cavani snuck it in. Bruno Fernandes with the assist. And Cavani has scored. 2-0 United. Let's watch this one back. Bruno Fernandes whips it in. Cavani, I believe that's, who's that, Veltman? Not sure who that is. Number 3. Oh, that's Ben White, I believe. Gets beaten in the air. Lamptey can't react in time. Sanchez gets beat as the ball's hit into the ground. Edinson Cavani, 20 goals on the Premier League season. A fantastic return for the Uruguayan. I believe he's also the Golden Boot leader. Edinson Cavani. Pepe scored for Arsenal as well. Ball played into Cavani. He's just going to hold it up a little bit here. He's going to look to find Paul Pogba, who's barreling forward. Veltman cuts him off, though. Maupay finds Solly March. Back to Neal Maupay, who tries a little 1-2, but Wan-Bissaka read the danger. Here is Fred. Paul Pogba plays it into the channel. That's a lovely pass there. Can Rashford whip the ball into the back post? Bruno Fernandes, saved by Sanchez. Very comfortable. Goalkeeper knew exactly what was happening there. Maguire surges forward and wins the header. Basuma gets it back though. Maupay running through, looking for teammates, and has found one with McAllister. Basuma supporting the attack. And Andone, who's I've hardly seen him touch the ball today. Maybe it's why Mopé hasn't really got on the end of it, because he hasn't been dropping off the line and supplying. It's all Mopé that's had to be doing all of it. And that's half-time. 2-0 United. Looking comfortable, I would say. Liverpool are currently winning at the moment, so not really ideal. If they could drop more points before we have to face them in April, that would be ideal. Ball across the Solly March. Just can't get there. Right idea, but ultimately too far on the pass. Here's Fred. Cavani, who's going to find Mason Greenwood in behind Ben White potentially. Ooh, he tries to whip it across. Paul Pogba. Ooh, goalkeeper had to do something there. Ball cleared away. Here's Basuma. McAllister's played it out wide to Solly March. Making his way up the field. Here's Basuma. Plays it to Lamptey. Can Lamptey find the cross? He has to cut it back. He's going a lot far back. Here is Gross. Into Andone. Quick pass into McAllister. Cut out by Fred. Great little interception there. And United could be on the counter-attack here. Cavani's cut inside. And if he could find Rashford. Oh, just nicked off him by Veltman. Maguire's won it back though. Here is Marcus Rashford. Skips past the defender. Cuts it back. Rashford to wrap it in the top corner. No. Fred finds Fernandez. Top of the box. Blocked. Bailly surges forward. Wins the header. Into Fernandez. Paul Pogba just couldn't get it under control. Antone's come off. He hasn't had a good game. Who's he coming on for? Jahanbash. Fernandez blocking it off there. Basuma wins the header. Wan-Bissaka wins it back though. Here's Cavani. What do they call him for? Offside? Oh, Rashford's offside. I was wondering what they called for there. Webster. Oh, another offside. Here is Fred. Ball played into Cavani. Oh, he's chopped down there. That's got to be a booking, ref. Come on, it's got to be a booking. He just chopped him down. That's the one, ref. Don't be afraid to get your cards out. Veltman trying to protest. Yeah, just doesn't even get the ball. Rashford's on the free kick here. Let's go for a long let's go for a little knuckleball. Ooh. Dipping away. I could probably count on one hand how many direct free kicks I've actually had. None of them have gone in, spoiler. Here is Paul Pogba. Surges forward. Looking for the runner. Fernandez just got the ball taken off him at a crucial moment. Now he's had to do some defensive work up against Solly March out on this far side. Jahanbash. Freshly substituted on. Basuma. Mopé is trying to make things happen. He tried to be a little bit too cute there. Fred couldn't get the ball away. Here's Jahanbash. Finally getting control in and around United's final third is Brighton. Here is Pascal Gross, who tries a switch, and it's going to go out of play. And let's see if we can make some substitutions. Let's not do anything crazy here. Let's take off Bailly. We'll take off Pogba. We'll bring on Matic. And we'll just put Fred in the box-to-box role. Excuse me. Ball played by Maguire out to Wan-Bissaka, who sees Mason Greenwood, who finds Edinson Cavani, who's let the ball skip underneath them. Goalkeeper comes out, and that's Cavani's 21st of the season. Great little piece of play by Edinson Cavani. I see that the scoreboard's broken, but it's fine. It's going to say 3-0. Let's watch this one back. Ball is played through into the space. Veltman tries to come and cut it out. Ultimately can't get there, and Cavani has scored. 3-0 United. Cavani with the brace. And the scoreboard has fixed itself. It's a weird glitch in FIFA, that. The scoreboard just goes the Premier League, just navy blue. Fred's won it back. There's Mason Greenwood. Ball across to Cavani. I think Cavani's offside. Yep, offside. Knew I should have just gone in and shot. Greenwood tried to be unselfish. Tried to give the ball to his mentor. His actual mentor, Cavani is, apparently. According to sources at United. Oh, that's not a ball we want to be giving away. It's probably Mopé's best chance of the game. We took it away from him as fast as we gave it to him. Here is United potentially on the counter. Is Rashford onside here? Oh, Rashford's cut it back beautifully. Played across to Fred. Ooh, just blocked off. Beautiful bit of skill by Rashford on the touchline there. Wan-Bissaka recovered well. Matic gets it back. Gets tackled. Liverpool winning 3-0. Mo Salah. To be expected versus Palace, I would say. Twanzavy's won beautifully there. Ball played into Fernandez, who sees Cavani, finds Fred, sees Cavani, who sees Rashford. Keeper could have came out there, I think, but Rashford manages to nick it past him. And Cavani with a beautiful little through ball. Disguised, no look, almost. 4-0. Anything you could do, I can do better, Liverpool. Ball played in. Here's Rashford. Bruno Fernandes, he's going to be offside here, but he'll tuck it away. Good little reverse pass, but ultimately Bruno Fernandes was offside. I also think the reason we're getting better and better is because if you win games, your players go up in rating. And they just get even better and better throughout the season. So, like, Greenwood's not at 80 normally. But since we've played him so much and he's scored goals, like, he keeps going up. So, United's basically like a super United at the moment. Which we'll definitely take. That's for sure. Don't need to do a post-match interview. Yeah, Liverpool won 3-0. Right. So, let's change this schedule up. So, we'll do training session, training session, training session, recovery, recovery, training session, for a training session, recovery, and then rest. That's what we'll do. Nine wins in a row. Let's see, what objectives they talk about. Oh, because we haven't signed 3 North American players. That's fine. Emirates FA Cup, win the FA Cup. Finish in a Champions League place. Well, we're going to do that. Champions League, reach the final. We'll do that. Easy stuff. Youth players are unsettled. That's fine. Don't really matter too much. So, again, we're still 1 point behind Liverpool. How many games have we played already? So we did the Brighton. So this will be our 4th game. So we got 1 more. What's our next game? Chelsea away. Ooh. Right. Okay. Where are Chelsea in the league? Last time I checked, they were fighting relegation. Just barely. Newcastle, Southampton, Sheffield United, relegation. Right. We've scored 100 goals. We've scored 100 goals. We're going to score more. Cavani's tied at the top goal scorer with Mo Salah with 21. So we got to get Cavani some more goals. Right, so they got Randolph, Sufal, Balbuena, Diop, Cresswell, Rice, Noble, Yarmolenko, Lanzini, Fornals, Lisareda. Okay. We're just going to go with our... we'll just go with our best 11 and then rotate afterwards. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Rainbow flick. Right, here we go. West Ham. At the London Stadium. Pogba's won it back beautifully there. Rashford. Finds Mason Greenwood. Ooh, Randolph just comes out and gets it. Sprayed out to Yarmolenko, but the header is won. Plays it into Cavani, who finds Bruno Fernandes, who cuts inside, but just gets it blocked off by Aaron Cresswell. Declan Rice plays it out to Yarmolenko. Paul Pogba defensively very astute there, winning the ball back. Here is Fred, who plays it to Fernandes. Quickly turns to Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who finds Mason Greenwood, who tries to get past Cresswell, but is very good defensively. One of the best left backs in the league last season for me, for sure. Definitely up there. Here is Declan Rice. Declan Rice has a shot, and he scored. West Ham have started off brightly. Declan Rice. Usually their captain, Mark Noble's got the armband on today. They have scored. It's not good for United in this opening 10 minutes. Conceding early is not ideal. Right, here we go. Here is Edinson Cavani, who's just allowed to run through here. Cuts it back. Has a shot. Great save, Randolph. Great save by Randolph. Bruno Fernandes whips it into Paul Pogba. Heads it wide. It was starting wide of the post and it kept going wide. Goal kick to West Ham. Pogba wins the header and plays it back into Fernandes. Comes inside to Cavani, who slips in. Paul Pogba just can't put it underneath the goalkeeper. It's a great save in the end. West Ham was a little bit under the caution. United seemed to have a fire ignited underneath them. Tackle by Soufal. United still retain possession. Ball, terrible ball played by Fred. Tackle by Maguire. Ball played out to Soufal, who finds Declan Rice, who finds Lanzini. Very acrobatic stuff here. Here is Lanzini. Little back heel, saved by De Gea. Bit worried there. Played out to Luke Shaw, who's come in field. Just has the ball tackled off him. Innings is equalized for Southampton versus Arsenal. Fred's won the ball back. Here we go. This is where United are dangerous. Ball played out to... Oh, there's Mason Greenwood. Oh, it's Fernandes actually, and Fernandes has scored. Great run in and around the back post. Cavani did well to pick him out. Let's watch this one back. This was a fabulous counter-attacking goal. Rashford initially found Cavani. Randolph's not happy. Cavani took a peek over his shoulder, knew where Fernandes was. Quick little dink. Fernandes chests it down. Blasts it past Randolph with his weak foot. Cresswell just couldn't keep up with Fernandes. Fernandes, I believe it's his 18th goal of the season, and only one of them, I believe, is a penalty. Which is remarkable stuff. Bonnie finds Marcus Rashford, who's come in field here. Who's going to find Mason Greenwood. Plays it back to Fernandes, who finds Paul Pogba, edge of the box. It's blocked. Drops to Cavani. Oh, that's a fantastic save by Randolph. He's made a lot of good saves, Randolph. Cavani goes up for the header. Ooh, just wide again. United knocking on the door. Ball whipped in by Luke Shaw. Paul Pogba with the header. Off target. But blocked ultimately. Very good contest, this one. The London Stadium. Here is Rashford, who sees Greenwood, plays it into Fernandes, who tries to slip in Cavani. Just can't get there. Balbuena will play it out from the back. Declan Rice looking for Yarmolenko, just overhit. Here is Paul Pogba. Plays it into Fred, who finds Cavani, who can see the run made by Bruno Fernandes, who plays it back to Cavani, who has a one-time shot, and it is wide. Cavani looked like he kind of slashed at it a little bit. Didn't really get the contact he wanted, ultimately putting it wide. Here is Cresswell on the ball, trying to find some space here in the center. They've switched it out to the right for Soufal to try to make a run infield. He's found Lisareda, their new signing. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yarmolenko, who did his part in the Ukraine game today versus Sweden, with the assist for Zinchenko's lovely goal. Two left-footed assist and goal masterpieces. And Rice here being harried by his national teammate, his England co-worker, cohort. How do you say it? England teammate. That's probably a better word. Harry Maguire. And here is Luke Shaw, who's played it down the line to Paul Pogba, who's surging away from Rice. And Pogba whips it across. Goalkeeper comes and collects. Very easy for the goalkeeper. Lanzini. Can't win it. Here's Cavani. Into Fernandez, who finds Paul Pogba. Great little pass. And that should be an easy goal for United. Flag stays down. Paul Pogba, another great run from midfield. Let's watch this one back. Bruno Fernandez. That's what a lovely pass that is. Little chop pass through to Paul Pogba. The audacity on that one. Pogba knows where the back of the net is. Slams it past Randolph. And Pogba with 14 goals on the season. Fantastic return from central midfield. Playing in that left-sided number 8 half space kind of role. And here's Cavani. Cavani can't get it though. Cavani needs to get a goal because I'm pretty sure Mo Salah is going to be scoring in the other game, so he wants to win the Golden Boot. Gotta have your Golden Boot winner and win the Premier League. It's just natural. It's just how it works. How it should work. Ball played across. One back by Lindelof. Here is Fred. And that's halftime. A very entertaining first half at the London Stadium. West Ham fans applauding. Declan Rice got the opener. United come back to get themselves the lead before halftime. Ball played to Fernandez, who tries to find Cavani through the middle. Ultimately can't get it though. Declan Rice. Lanzini looking to create something from this number 10 role. Mark Noble, a West Ham stalwart in the central of midfield. Here he is. Tries to feed the pass through, but is blocked off. Lanzini, a little bit of skill there. He's trying to weave his way through. Can't get there though. Here is Fred. He's got a bit of pace about him. Plays it quickly into Cavani, who finds Rashford on the return. Marcus Rashford! 3-1 United. A counter-attacking goal. Just what the doctor ordered. Cavani, little reverse pass in behind Balbuena. Rashford potentially messed himself up with the angle there, but ends up hitting it close to the goalkeeper. Just puts it high. The goalkeeper can't react in time. 15 goals in the Premier League for Marcus Rashford now as well. United scoring goals and goals and goals. Here is Maguire to Lindelof. Plays it into Cavani, who tries to find Rashford. Just can't get there though. Ball was cut out. Diop now to Fornals. Lanzini. Cresswell finally got into the final third, but is taken off the ball. Oh, referee's called for a free kick. We'll wait until after the free kick. Here comes Solskjaer, who's come on for Noble. And here is Rashford. Cresswell wins it back though. The ball. Ooh, the strikers kept it in. Oh no, it's gone out. Is it a corner or a goal kick? Yarmolenko's come off for Bowen, who's going to be taking this set piece. Swung across. Nodded away. Rice, top of the box. A little bit of skill. Balbuena with the shot. That's another corner to West Ham. Ball whipped in. Cavani there to meet it at the front post for another corner. Ball whipped across. And it is out for a goal kick. Time to make some substitutions. We'll change up the formation. We'll just try to slow things down just a little bit. Bring on Dan James for Greenwood. And we'll give Martial a little run out there. Little pass into Martial. Could have made his way potentially in behind there. Fred pressing high up the pitch, causing Bowen a bit of a headache. Who ends up misplacing his pass. Fred has won it back. And Fernandez has found Martial in behind. Martial slots it in. And United, that's how they do it. Quickly from back to front. Pace, power, precision. The 3 Ps. Martial, very easy. Slams it in the back of the net. And United have run away with this one after going down early. Very much like United this season. They go down early and ultimately come back to win. Maybe not necessarily by this margin every time, but United have been doing quite well. Wire knocked it away. Wan-Bissaka loses it to Lanzini though. Dan James. Wan-Bissaka. Fred finds a lovely pass for Fernandez, who's held it up beautifully. Plays it to Dan James. He's going to cut it back. Martial. Goal. 5-1. Too easy for United on the counter. Fernandez initially found James down on his near side, who's then ran down the line and cut it back to Martial. And he's just slammed it down the middle. Goalkeeper has no chance. Tony Marshall, he came from France. He came to England without a chance. 50 million down the drain. Tony Marshall scores again. Twenty times, Man United. There's 21 coming. That's a beautiful pass there. And that's a fantastic finish. Anthony Martial with the hat-trick after coming on. Brilliant performance. I mean, this is just a lovely ball in behind. Takes it a little bit wide of the goal and then smashes it into the top corner. Let's watch this one from this angle. Alas, the keeper has no chance at all. Just cannot react in time. 6-1. Here's Martial. Trying a little bit of skill there. We have Chelsea left to play. Here's Victor Lindelof into Bruno Fernandes. Tries to find Martial. He's found him. That was a bit fortunate, but Martial's got his 4th. 7-1. West Ham have been absolutely embarrassed here. Tony Marshall, he came from France. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Ooh. It's getting a bit easy now. I feel like the computer just sometimes capitulates. Here's Fred. Rashford. Into Martial. Finds Fernandes. Slams it in the back of the net. 8-1. What a scoreline. Absolute devastation Bruno's now got 19 goals in the Prem. Bruno might have something to say about Cavani's golden boot. West Ham are getting violated. This is on Legendary too. I think it's because now, late on in the season, I think Martial's offside. And here's Fernandez. Oh no, he wasn't offside. 9-1. We'll take it. 20 goals in the Prem. Bruno Fernandes, only one penalty. Can't call him Fernandez. But yeah, your player ratings go up. So like Fernandez is like a 95 rated player right now, so he's kind of like a cheat code. Like if he gets in on goal, he like always scores. I could hold the circle button for forever and he'll still score. Somehow Fernandez got the match ball. How did he get the match ball? Martial scored 4. I mean, Fernandez just said, "Screw it, I'm taking the ball home." Why not? Yeah, Rashford scored once. Bruno scored 3. Pogba scored once. Martial scored 4. Doesn't even get the match ball. How rude. Don't need to do a post-match interview there. Just complete and utter domination. Something about the youth squad, right? Do a bit of recovery. So what's going on here? So Cavani, yeah. So Rashford's on. Who's the top scorers? What's Martial on? Martial was on 10 before that, but he's scored 14. Look at all the United players there. Fernandez is creeping up now. Kane's nowhere to be seen. Where's Kane? Kane hasn't scored any. Where did Kane go? Maybe he went to Real Madrid or something. Media press conference. We'll do a media press conference. Why not? Talking about Chelsea. Put Chelsea into relegation. Somehow they're in relegation. I don't know why. We have to adapt for each game. Premier League titles within our reach. We'll give everything to do it. Focus long term. Got to keep our eye on the prize. Righty-ho. Right. Chelsea, who they got? Mendy, James Zuma, Silva, Rudiger, Chilwell, Havertz, Kante, Abraham, Pulisic, Ziyech. Interesting. I'm going to go with actual a rotated team here. We'll go with Martial. Actually, what we'll do is we'll do something interesting. We'll go with a 4-4-2. Couple of holders. We'll play McTominay and Matic in there. We'll play Cavani alongside Martial. And we'll put Elanga in there. We'll obviously we'll put Fernandez on the bench just in case. Yeah, we'll go with the rotated team. Pretty sure we can beat Chelsea with a rotated team. May punish us, but we have Inter Milan in the Champions League, so we got to pay attention to that as well. Chelsea are in relegation territory, so We should be able to win here. Stamford Bridge. Oh, forgot to put the sound on. There we go. Tellez has come across to win it. Here is Elanga getting another chance to show his good potential. Here's Cavani, who finds Matic making a surge forward. Abraham. Ball is won back by Twanzebe, who's been excellent every time he's played for me. Is that Dan James on the right side? McTominay plays it into Cavani. Cavani goes with the right-footed shot. Mendy has to make the save. Tellez whips in the corner. McTominay goes for it. Just can't get there. Ball was cleared away. Twanzebe into Nemanja Matic, who finds McTominay. Plays Cavani, who drops off the line. Quickly into Martial, who tries to find McTominay. Just can't get there. Abraham. Matic, the former Chelsea man, having to run back. We're 2 points ahead. We get a win here, and we've beaten Solskjaer's tally for the season. We'll be on 75. He only got 74. We'll have plenty of games to spare. There's Abraham. Must be Lampard still managing. Here's Kai Havertz. Dan James wins it back. Here's McTominay. Bursting forward from midfield. Plays in Anthony Martial. He sees Nemanja Matic, who finds Cavani. And he has a shot. Great save by Mendy. Ball's whipped in by Tellez. Just a bit too low. Twanzebe. Plays it into Dan James. Finds McTominay. Into Cavani. Cavani has a shot. Antonio Rudiger, the German international, is there. And Christian Pulisic is making his way down the far side. Bundles of pace does the American have. And then some. Speaking of pace, Dan James, he's made a run. Pulisic is out of position here. Dan James is going to whip across in. Martial punched away by Mendy. It's played back in though. Kai Havertz switches it out to Hakim, Ziyech, and Reece James now. Tammy Abraham. One back by Nemanja Matic. If anyone knows Chelsea, he does. Here is Elanga. Skips past one. Skips past two. Gets taken down. Gets up quickly. Fires it into Martial. And Martial's bent it around Mendy. 1-0 United. Away at Stamford Bridge. Martial's on fire. One touch. Whack. In the goal. Zuma didn't know what to do. Mendy wasn't expecting it. And United have taken the lead at Stamford Bridge. Reece James. Thiago Silva. Kai Havertz. Tammy Abraham loses out to Nemanja Matic. Brandon Williams plays it into Dan James, who finds McTominay, who finds Cavani, who tries to slip Martial, but Kurt Zuma was there to stop it. And here's Thiago Silva, the experienced captain. Abraham looking for willing runners. Just can't find Pulisic, who has Brandon Williams waiting for it there. Here's Cavani. He's trying to wriggle his way through. That's got to be a foul, ref. Definitely a foul. Tellez plays it to Twanzebe. Plays a pass. Tries to play it into Cavani. Can't get it there, though. Reece James. N'Golo Kante. Back to Reece James, to Zuma, and back to Reece James. Looking for people to drop off the line. Ziyech has done so. Here's Tammy Abraham. Back in Ziyech. James finding space. Looking for one of those deep crosses. Kante's found him on the overlap, and Eric Bailly has astutely come across and thwarted it in its tracks. Now, Reece James could be out of position here. Martial tries a little reverse pass. Cavani has found Martial. Taking the goalkeeper one way, smashed it the other. And Martial has now scored again. That's 6-2. And he's on fire. Takes it one way and then smashes it the other. 2-0. Martial FC. Chelsea have been opened up here quite convincingly. Tony Marshall, he came from France. He came to England without a chance. Reece James blocked off by Tellez. Almost half time here. Reece James has dribbled it out of play. Here is Matic to McTominay. He sees Dan James, and his pass was not going in that direction. Should be half time here soon. Referee has blown for half time. 2-0 United lead at Stamford Bridge. Lampard won't be happy if he's still the manager. And Chelsea have had no shots, none on target. Lovely stuff. Here is Elanga. Looking for Martial, just not able to pass it to him. Abraham's constantly having to drop off the line because he's getting hardly any touches on the ball in the right spaces and having to play the ball in behind to the likes of Pulisic and Reece James and Hakim Ziyech. To Eric Bailly. Bad pass there by Bailly. Does recover well though. Plays it into Martial, who is on a hat-trick. That's a 6-pointer at the bottom of the table. Cavani just couldn't get it. Chelsea versus Sheffield United, their next fixture. Chelsea need to win that one because they could get relegated. It's a weird career mode this is. Here is Tammy Abraham. Kai Havertz. Ball stolen off him by Eric Bailly. Nemanja Matic finds Dan James. Dan James just can't get around the defender. Mendy hastily clears. Brandon Williams finds Cavani, who finds Martial. Cuts it back. Brilliant bit of skill there. Martial probably overdid it a bit there. Kind of double dipped. You never dip your pizza twice. You just dip it once. It's enough sauce. You don't try to nutmeg someone more than once. It's just rude at that point. Overhit pass again. Here is Alex Tejas into Martial, who tries to look for Elanga on the overlap. That's the next fixture. That's going to be on the next stream. Both legs of our quarterfinal versus Inter Milan. Lukaku's revenge? Or will it be United having the last laugh? That's if he's still there. He might have been sold too. Who knows? Chilwell trying to do a bit of trickery. Brandon Williams is not really having it though. Christian Pulisic blocked off by Scott McTominay. And Tammy Abraham has come off for Olivier Giroud. Great pass out by McTominay, who plays it into Martial, who's going to try to find Dan James, who crosses it to Cavani, who can't get there ahead of Antonio Rudiger. Slow day at the office for Christian Pulisic. Tellez whips it across. Martial just can't get there. And here is the German international striding forward. Halts his progress and gives it back to Chilwell, who tries to find Pulisic and almost found Havertz. Here is Nemanja Matic. And caught out there by Kurt Zuma, and Chelsea have the ball back. Plays in Ben Chilwell. Ben Chilwell's been hacked down there. It's probably going to be a booking that. Pulisic tries to dink it across. Bailly somehow managed to get a foot on that. Henderson plays it into McTominay after Matic's pass. And Elanga couldn't receive the ball from Martial. Bit of a slow second half. Chelsea have been a bit more active. Dan James might be able to get on this, putting real pressure. Chelsea play it out from the back nicely. And Cavani chopped down. Havertz went in there with a very rough challenge. Referee saying that's the last one, mate. Otherwise, you're going in the book. I don't know. Somebody else is getting booked. Winning studs up there, Cavani. Kai Havertz has come off. Mason Mount has come on. Can't be Lampard if Mason Mount's on the bench. Here is Pulisic. And easily back to Dean Henderson. He rolls it out to Tuanzebe, and Matic will bring it out for United. Tellez is going to burst forward. And he's going to slip in Elanga, who's going to dink it up to Cavani. And he's tucked it home. 3-0 United. Game, set, and match. And Cavani's now potentially edged ahead of Mo Salah. 22 goals on the Premier League season. And he has been absolutely electric. Here is Ziyech. Reece James. Hakim Ziyech again. Ball played across. Elanga. Kante comes across and blocks it off. Here's Eric Bailly. Scott McTominay. Into Cavani, who has not scored today. No, he has scored. Martial could be looking for his hat-trick. Plays in Martial. There's Cavani. Ooh, the pair almost linking up. They've done well, the pair of them, as a strike force. I like it. I like it a lot. Gives Rashford a rest. Gives Bruno a rest. Rotation of the squad. Obviously, wouldn't do this against a real Chelsea team that isn't in relegation, potential relegation fight, but yeah. Don't need to do a post-match interview. Did one before the game. Chelsea only one shot, none on target. Just not very good from the Blues. And youth players are terminating the contract. Yeah, sure, fine. We're going to change the weekly schedule. We're going to change to a recovery. And then we're going to advance it. Player chat. Made some progress lately. Think about contributing to the team. I'm sure I should be on better wages now. I'd really appreciate it if you could fix it up time. I'll make sure of it. Let's just sort out the youngster's contract while we're at it. Where is the squad hub? What's his name? He's a striker, isn't he? When's Cavani's contract out? So Cavani has at least a year. We must still never know. Let's negotiate a contract for him. Sure, we'll give them whatever they want. We'll put them on 100 grand a week. Why not? Two-year extension. That sounds about right. And if you're not breaking into the United team by then, probably look for something brighter and better. No release clause is fine by me. That's a mandatory thing by La Liga clubs, though, that you have to have a release clause in your contract. Obviously, some of them just put ridiculous ones. We'll pretty much double your salary. Why not? Why not? My client is happy with that. Don't even know who this kid is, but he wanted a contract extension, so we gave it to him. Right, so what do we have coming up on the next episode? So we have the quarterfinal of the Champions League. So let's take a look at the standings. So Real Madrid Barcelona was 0-0 first leg. PSG 2-2 versus Atalanta. Bayern and Liverpool yet to play. And we have Inter Milan. We are currently 2 points ahead of Liverpool with the same number of games played. 7 games left. City and Spurs, the other teams in the top 4, with Chelsea floundering around relegation. We have Wolves. Luckily, we didn't draw Liverpool or City. They drew each other in the FA Cup, so we did get quite fortunate there. We won the Carabao Cup, and I believe that's all the competitions. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. So up on the next, it's a doozy. We got both Inter Milan games in the Champions League. We got Southampton, Crystal Palace, and then Liverpool. That's the big one. That is the big one. We win that, we're pretty much home free, assuming we just keep a normal pace in the league. And yeah, we should be a-okay. But yeah, that should be a bit interesting. But yeah, that is going to do it for this one. So let's move over to the big screen. So that is going to do it. We'll be back tomorrow for episode 13 of the series. I don't know why I went with double three. Double three is 33. 13 or 13. I don't know what way around it is, but we'll be back for that. And like I said, we'll be doing those 5 games again. We'll be doing 5 on Thursday, and we'll be doing the last 4, if I've done my calculations correctly, on Friday to finish off the series. And hopefully we'll be coming away with all 4 trophies, the unprecedented quadruple. We're currently top of the league by 2 points over Liverpool. We're in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. We've won the Carabao Cup, and we just need to beat Wolves, and we're in the final of the FA Cup as well. So we're doing quite nicely there. If you haven't done so already, make sure to give us a follow here on Twitch, where we're doing all our remainder of our FIFA streams, and we'll be streaming our FPL content for the next season. Go subscribe over on YouTube. We post all the VODs over there. So if you miss any of the action here when it is live, you can check us out over there as well. And that's where we'll be posting our FPL content, which will be starting next week. We'll be doing videos on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So 4 videos a week. And that's going to be our teams to look at series, basically. What we're doing is kind of looking at a team. We'll talk for around 10 to 15 minutes looking at players that I'm interested in FPL, players that I'm not interested in, and what potential transfers they could have coming in the door as well. So make sure to take a look at that one when it does come out. I have all the graphics and stuff set up for that, so it should be quite nice for next season. And we have all the thumbnails and all those sorts of stuff all ready to go. So yeah, it should be quite nice. So make sure to check us out for that. Thanks for watching, and until next one, we'll be back tomorrow. Take care.